just swimming like a mermaid.
And everyone heard you say that, Karen. Wonderful. We are live.
That was me.
Well, anyway, we are back here in the Virginia Beach Convention Center at Spirit Fest, celebrating all things spirit. This is an amazing show, and if you're not here, what are you doing?
This is the place to be.
Absolutely.
All the cool kids are here.
Yeah, we're here until 5:30 today, so don't delay. Get on your in your car and get over here as soon as you can, because we have cool people here like Nix Spencer, who is here to talk to us about some of the things that she does, and she does some really cool stuff like readings and things like that. So your name of your business is
Resonant Moon Card Reading.
Thank you. I'm glad you said that because I can't remember.
What I usually tell people is, hi, I'm Nix. I'm your friendly MB variety streamer and tarot reader. So I do tarot, oracle cards, intuitive readings, all that jazz. And I try to just make everything accessible as possible. And now I'm teaching tarot. So that's kind of cool.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Very cool.
So does someone have to have like already some special gifts in order to learn how to read tarot?
Curiosity.
Oh,
Curiosity
I
is the best gift that you can have. My friend who I'm doing a podcast with, it's called Outrageous Fortunes. My friend who now
Much
you all
better.
can hear me properly.
Well, we were hearing you through our microphones, but now people can hear you.
Well, now I don't have to project anymore.
No.
But I do a podcast called Outrageous Fortunes with my friend T. Morris, and he is an absolute beginner. He seems to have some sensitivities, but he was brought up in a way where everything kind of closed it off. So one thing that I'm doing is I'm helping him read into the cards, not just the textbook definitions of the cards that he's drawing, but also like, what does he feel from each card? Because the way that people design cards is that it's supposed to not only evoke specific definitions, but also emotions. So you're looking at the character and you're trying to figure out what is that character feeling, doing, what's going on around them.
Right.
That's creating a specific meaning for the person that you're reading for.
Right. Hey, so I'm familiar with the Rider-Waite deck of the tarot, and I think it's the Seven of Swords. It evokes a very serious emotion, right? This is the one who's like sitting on the ground, laying on the ground with all the seven swords.
That's the Ten of Swords.
That's even worse.
I meant ten of Swords. Yeah.
So I have certain sayings that come up with different cards. So the Ten of Swords, my favorite Star Trek saying is, "It's dead, Jim."
I would say that's
it's a very violent card, but it's basically saying if you try to move on with this thing that you're supposed to let go, it is going to ruin you.
Oh,
so
don't hold back, Nix.
But at least it's not like you're dead.
The Seven of Swords actually is another one that evokes a lot of emotion, because what it is this person who is sneaking away. He's got 5 swords in his arms and he's looking back trying to get the last 2.
That's right.
And it's a very sneaky card. It can be about betrayal. So swords give people a lot, of feels.
Yeah. There's such a visceral image. Swords. It's a violent and just not, but also it could be quite noble, right? Because they knights with the swords and things like that. So
an Ace of Swords is going to be like super direct and clear communication. So that's going to be a very evocative card in a positive way. You've also got the Six of Swords, which is escaping from something that's really terrible, but you're moving on to something that's a lot better. And then you have the Royal Court. My favorite is the Queen of Swords. She's kind of like the boss who is also delegating what to do. Like, she knows what she knows and she knows how to delegate, which is something very difficult for people in a leadership role to do, especially if they're just starting to do that.
Right.
That's very true. Now, I don't read tarot.
Sure.
I've been read a few times, but is there something when the card's upside down?
So there can be. It depends on the reader if they choose to do reverse meanings or not. But with swords are great when they're reversed, especially if it's like the 8 of Swords, which is the image of the woman who is like bound and has all the 8 swords around her and is blindfolded. If you get that reversed, that means that the blindfold's coming off and you're getting out of that sense of stuckness, which is really funny because that's the card that I had today. And I did a little short on how to get out of stuckness and what that means.
Do you feel stuck, Nix?
It's less that I feel stuck, and it's more of an anxiety to get going, and I want to start, but I have to wait for people.
Gotcha.
So that stuckness can be a moment to kind of collect your thoughts and prepare to move forward once the opportunity shows itself.
All right, that sounds awesome. So you're doing readings here at the show.
I sure am. I have my tarot decks. I have Crow Tarot, Light Seers Tarot, and then I have Oracle decks, which sometimes make people feel a lot more comfortable because the imagery is less visceral, as you said.
Yep.
So, and I have Oracle cards that people can just turn over at the booth, and I have mystery tarot cards that people can take home. So,
What?
yeah.
There's always a
Oh.
reason to go. Like we don't have enough time to go visit everybody.
I know.
But everyone has this really cool reason to come visit. So now, is this something that when you teach the tarot,
Mhm.
you do classes in person? You do it over Zoom? How do you?
So the classes that I'm currently doing are on Twitch. So we meet weekly, and I teach my co-host T, and people in the audience can also ask relevant questions about what we're seeing, so that I can answer those.
So this is your podcast that you do, right?
Yes, Outrageous Fortunes.
Outrageous Fortunes
Ah.
Yes.
podcast,
Yes,
and basically it's all about the tarot and how to read it.
yes, and we go on a few tangents because we're both podcasters, so we find random topics to just go off on.
I see. Yeah.
So how long does it take someone to get through the class to where they can, confidently read a spread?
It's honestly how often you're going to practice. I start off with choosing your deck, and really leaning into what makes sense for you, because you have to be able to relate to the characters on the card so that you can give a better reading for the person that's sitting at your table.
Right.
And then you go into, I don't want you to read the book. I want you to look at the cards and get a feeling for the cards, like
Right.
your initial gut instinct. What does this card look
Ah.
like to you?
Now I have heard that the cards, it's less about the cards telling you the message and more about the cards opening a channel for the reader to get the message. Do you feel that's the case?
I like to say that it helps me tap into your subconscious. So let's say that you've been having this situation where you need to get something started, you're hesitating, and I turn over the eight of wands for you, which is very fast moving, and I say, so why are you hesitating? In your subconscious, you're going to be like, oh man, that's about this thing that I know I need to know. I don't need to know what that is, but that's what the cards are picking up in your brain.
So that's actually happening right now without the cards.
Yeah.
I'm like, she knows.
I do tap in sometimes, and here it's really hard to shut that off
I
because
can
there's so much vibration
Yeah,
to get you to that next
But
level.
did you see her deer caught in the headlights? Kind of look
I
like,
did.
oh my gosh!
I did.
Busted. That's good though. I need to be called out, even if you don't know you're calling me out.
It can be hard because some people take the calling out very well, and some people will just absolutely live in denial about it. And for those people, I can only just say, hey, I'm sorry that you feel that way, but I'm just telling you what the cards are saying. You take it, you take whatever resonates with you, you leave the rest at the table.
Right. So is that what you're focused on more by being on the show, is actually reading for people, or do you want to shift your focus more to teaching people how to read the tarot?
I think I'm trying to balance both right now, because I've got a couple places that are interested in the workshop. We just have to get it scheduled. And once I get everything formalized and I've tested it with a few people live, then I'll start having it available on my website.
Cool.
And we can schedule like one-on-one or group sessions,
Oh, you do tarot
That's
group
cool.
sessions.
I'm preparing for it.
For teaching
nice.
of group
Yeah.
sessions. So do you do readings long distance, or
I
someone
sure
have to be
do.
in front of you? Oh, okay.
Most people, when they reach out to me, they ask for a pre-recorded reading. If they give me any information about the situation they want to ask about, I can tailor it to them. However, I use normally my Crow tarot deck, and it's very opinionated. It never listens to what I ask it. It says,
It's a crow.
I'm going to talk about what I'm going to talk about.
Right. Just like a crow.
Yes.
So then it doesn't. When I've had readings before, I've had to like shuffle the deck and mess with it. So doing a distance one, that doesn't matter. You can get their energy differently.
Yeah, because it's the intention, and that's just the way that I work. Every reader is going to be different, and some people need that contact in order to transfer the energy. Some readers are very particular about having their cards touched. I'm not. If you want to see all the pretty images on my cards, like, go ahead.
Right.
Just don't take my cards.
Well, in that sense, some readers believe that the reason why they're testy about people touching their cards because it adds energy. So
Yeah.
person after person after person will add more energy to the cards. You feel you can clear that without a problem.
Oh, for sure. And there
Oh.
are different ways. Like some people use breath. Some people use like a scented oil spray. Some people, like me, will just sort the cards to get them all back into their numerical order and then shuffle them, and that clears the energy and resets.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah.
So it's all dependent. I would love to say there's one right way, but there isn't. It's
Right.
whatever feels right to you as the reader.
Right. All right.
Right.
Just like everything in life, whatever feels
Mhm.
right to you.
And do no harm.
And do,
And-
yeah, I was gonna say, and do no harm.
And
I like that.
do no harm. Yes, rule of 3 is definitely in effect. So,
Yeah.
Nick, if someone wanted to reach out to you, get a reading or something like that, or to learn how to read the tarot, what's the best way for someone to reach out to you?
Sure. So you can reach out to me on my website, resonantmoon.com, or you can find me on Twitch on Tuesdays for my Tarot Tuesday session where we record Outrageous Fortunes. And then I have a community tarot reading, so you can like redeem channel points, and I will do a free 5-minute reading for you.
What?
And
Awesome.
So
Points?
yeah. So twitch.tv/Resonant Moon.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Very cool. Well, Nick, thank you so much for being on the show.
It's absolutely my
It's been
pleasure.
a
Thank
pleasure
you
talking
both.
to you, and blessed be because I see your pentagram. So
Thank you so much.
uh,
And you too.
Thank you. And if you are interested in getting a chance to meet Nix, this is your opportunity. It's here.
Come on down.
She's here till 5:30 all day, and as are we. So come on by, say hello. Maybe we'll get you on the air saying hello to the people who are watching or listening to this. But definitely come by and say hi to Nix because she's amazing. So
Absolutely. It's great vibrations here.
it is. It feels great. Everything. The show. The entire show. The minute you walk in the door, you go, "Ah, yes, I'm home." It just feels
Yeah,
good.
it
It
really
feels
does.
good. So, all right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for listening. We'll see you here when we break in very shortly. Once again into the programming for New Reality TV. In the meantime, we now return you to the previously already scheduled programming in progress.